Many men find themselves dating young women who are just entering their prime, often unaware of the challenges this can bring. The reality is that many young women at this stage of life are still curious, eager to explore, and driven by youthful exuberance. This is an innate phase for most, though a small percentage of young women may suppress it or mature out of it quickly. As a man, it's crucial to recognize and understand what I call the Hoe-Phase Effect. What is the Hoe-Phase Effect? The Hoe phase refers to a period when many young women are driven by an innate desire to explore, experiment, and test the boundaries of their youth. This phase is often marked by impulsive decisions, curiosity, and a tendency to prioritize freedom and self-discovery over long-term commitments. While some young women grow out of this phase early, many do not, and dating someone in this stage can present unique challenges. The risks of dating during this phase. If you're dating a woman still in the early stages of her prime, you need to be cautious. Many of these women are not ready to settle down, regardless of how serious you may be about the relationship. Even if you try to build a life with her, there's a strong possibility that her curiosity and desire to explore will resurface, leading her to leave in search of something she feels she's missing. The worst-case scenario is entering a relationship with someone who is still lost in her house, metaphorically speaking. This means she hasn't yet grounded herself or figured out what she truly wants. Investing your time, energy, and resources in such a relationship often leads to frustration, heartbreak, and unfulfilled expectations. How to recognize and avoid the trap. If you're considering dating a young woman in her prime, here are some key things to look out for. Number 1. Contentment levels. Is she satisfied with her current situation, or is she constantly chasing the next thrill or experience? Number 2. Peer pressure. Observe how much influence her friends have on her decisions. Does she prioritize their opinions over her own values or your relationship? Number 3. Materialistic tendencies. Does she have an insatiable thirst for material possessions or an excessive focus on superficial gains? If her attention is constantly outward, focused on external validation or fleeting experiences, this could be a red flag. The best course of action. If you notice these tendencies in a young woman you're dating, it might be wise to proceed with caution. In many cases, the best approach is to avoid serious commitments and instead focus on casual relationships. Prioritize your own goals and well-being, and only invest deeply in a relationship when you're confident the person is ready for the same. Remember, strong men make strong choices. Vet carefully, observe closely, and never settle for a situation that compromises your peace and stability. Be prosperous and share happiness.